Hello twin flames and welcome to the Divine Masculine reading for Sunday. So I'm going to bring in the Hermit Tarot today, and I am going to use this later in the Sunday pick a pile twin flame reading, but I want to see what's going on with them because over the weekend the masculines have been spending time with friends, and those friends have actually had a positive impact on your union. Even if it may have been triggering to you to see your masculine spending time with other people or seeming to have fun or seeming to be letting go, they're actually receiving insight and power from those people and those situations about their future with you. So what are they going through today? Okay, what are they feeling and going through and healing? What do we need to know? So the first thing we've got is I still don't have the answers. And did you see that no? Okay, with the red energy. So I feel this is why it's not the right time at this moment. That's why the universe is giving you this no, because he's saying I still don't have all the answers. And that means he's still trying to find a way out of his situation. He's still trying to understand the power of this love. He's still trying to get to the bottom of things. And he's still working out all of his emotions and how he feels. So the no is happening to serve you. You know, sometimes we feel we're being punished by the universe when we're being given a no, but a no always leads to the right yes. And that's the message. So the red flags going off right now is because you're learning too, you're healing too. You may not have all the answers yet too. And we don't have all the answers on this journey anyway because we're always growing and evolving. But the masculine needs to find the answer to this connection. And the answer is always you. And when he chooses himself, he'll always choose you. You know, this again is reminding me of In the Nightmare Before Christmas. You know, think about Jack Skellington. If you haven't seen that film, by the way, you should do. But he lives in Halloween Town. And everyone loves Halloween Town who lives there. But Jack's just fed up with it. You know, he's tired of the same thing every single day. And he's got quite a high position in society. You know, people look at him and, you know, ask him for advice. And, you know, he's kind of this leader of Halloween Town in a way. And he's in charge of the festivities, but he's just bored. You know, he's bored, he's fed up with the same thing. He's not really being authentic. He's not really being true to himself. He's wearing a mask. You know, he's showing everybody that he's happy and everything's working out good for him, and it isn't really at all. And the person who knows that is Sally, who really is like his twin flame, you know, his soulmate. So she sees through everything. She understands there's something else going on. And then he gets guided to Christmas Town. So he goes somewhere new. And he goes into this town and he's like, what is this? He's looking at all the lights and the magic and the singing and the dancing and the happiness. And he's just like, what is this? And it's something new, something magical. He starts singing about it and he feels excited. And that's how the masculine feels when he's in the presence of the divine feminine. Excited, what is this? I don't have the answers. I need to understand what's going on. And that's what Jack does. He tries to understand and make sense of Christmas Town. So he takes things back with him to Halloween Town. He goes into his house, he shuts the door, and he has a period of isolation. A period of time by himself where he tries to understand, he tries to work it all out. And he's doing experiments on the balls and all the things to try and understand what this is. And that's really what the masculines have to do on this journey. They go within to work out what this is. And Sally is being very patient at this time. She even sends him up like a basket of goodies, you know, so that he can have nourishment and nutrients while he's working it all out. So she sends him something. And the feminine, remember, is always sending the divine masculine love in the 5D realm. You know, you're sending your masculine love and your power and your light when they are within the cave and when they're sorting things out. And eventually, Jack says, Eureka. He comes to a conclusion. And that's what your masculine is doing. So until that happens, we're given a no because we're being protected. Because during those moments and that time, the masculine can feel very pressured, very chaotic in his words and his actions. And he's saying, I've never imagined so much perfection. So when he looks at you, you are perfection. And that's what Jack sees in Christmas Town. Perfection, magic, things that make his heart sink, things he's never experienced before. And that's what's happening with your twin. I've never dreamed or imagined so much perfection until I met you. So he's realising how perfect for him you actually are. And let me have you. So he's also saying to you, I want you, I want to have you. So he feels all this desire and this chemistry, and he has to have you. And that's what Jack does. I have to have Christmas Town. He wants to take over. He wants to become the new Santa Claus. Okay, so he kidnaps the old one and he puts himself in there. And he obviously makes a total bodge job of Christmas because he's from Halloween Town. But it's the thought that counts. He's doing it from a place of love. So sometimes the masculines do things from a place of love, even though they make a big botch of things and they make a mess, because he's saying, I just have to have you. And sometimes the masculines come forward so forcefully in this connection, and then it hurts so much when they pull themselves away. So it's about trying to understand it from a higher point of view. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. And this is kind of where you are, Divine Feminine. You're saying, well, you've hurt me, but I guess that's okay. And the masculine is saying, it isn't okay that I hurt you. It isn't okay that I hurt you. I'm sorry that I hurt you. I was just trying to understand what this is. I was trying to understand. I didn't have the answers. I still don't have the answers. And I'm trying to work out what this is. So he's apologising you for hurting him because it's not okay. Or he's apologising to you for hurting you. So I feel that you've hurt each other along the way, and he's saying that's okay, I guess. It's not. You don't have to guess about this love. You know the truth. And I just wish things were different. So he's saying, I wish things were different. I wish I could just click my fingers and there'd be no karmic partner. There'd be no pain. I could just, kind of get rid of all the past and the things I've done. And he's saying, do you think about me too? So he's definitely thinking about you. And he's saying, do you think about me too? You're thinking about him and he is definitely thinking about you. And they're giving me fear. So a lot of fear being released. So what he wants to say to you, and this is a bit of a crazy deck with some of the cards on here, but he's saying, when I look at you, I've never imagined so much perfection. When I dream about being with you, it's everything I want. And I just wish that things were different. And that's what Jack does. He's looking around Halloween Town thinking, I wish things were different. I wish that, I could make things better or different or more exciting. I wish I could make people see. And that's why he's saying, you hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. It's never okay to hurt someone. But when we realise why that hurt occurs, it's easier to deal with. We realise that it's okay because we learn, we grow, we understand. And that the masculines don't have all the answers when they're hurting you. They don't realise why they're hurting you at times. They're really hurting themselves. And he's thinking about you. He's saying, do you think about me too? I think about you. I just want to have you. Can I have you? And you're saying, no, not until you are free. This is also you giving a boundary down or setting a boundary down or saying no when the masculine comes forward to you and wants you and wants to have you and spend time with you and make love to you if they are still with a karmic partner. This is about you saying, I don't want you to come towards me while you're still messing me around. I don't want you to come towards me while you're hurting me. I want you to work out what you truly want. So feminines, this is about you setting boundaries down. And this is also what you've told him in the spiritual realm. I would do anything for you. So he's saying, I would do anything for you and you would do anything for me because that's the power of this connection. So he's saying, I know what I need to do right now. I'm working out what I need to change and what I need to make right. So I feel this is the masculine coming to the conclusion that he would do anything for this love. He knows he's hurt you. He knows he wants to change that. He wants to do things differently. And he wishes things were different between you. And he's saying, do you think about me? I think about you. I think about you constantly. And even when there's a no, you're moving towards a yes, it's moving it forward. So the big message here with the no is this is the feminine putting the boundaries down, knowing what you will and won't accept now anymore in this connection. But the masculine saying, I just need to work out what this love is. And he will work that out, and then that no will change into a yes. And it will become everything you want in divine timing. And that's exactly what happened with me and George. So it's more about giving back to yourself when the masculines need that time out to process it and think about it and work it all out, than giving to your twin. Because when we're over giving, we feel depleted. So focus on the now and know that you are safe. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.